And the Huon Valley has been devastated by the area's worst floods in 20 years. Police waking residents in the early hours this morning to evacuate properties at risk as the Huon River hit peak levels.
Locals waking to a state of emergency as homes were inundated.
And I walked out the back door and the laundry was fully flooded and I couldn't get out of the house and I was like, oh no! So I opened my window and I climbed out and I spoke to the police officer and he just said, you know, you should think about leaving soon.
This house, one of 3 properties evacuated as the Huon River broke its banks, water levels reaching 4.3 metres.
This is from extensive rain up in the headwaters and snow melt after the past week of some fairly bad weather.
There's been floods here before, but this is by far the worst I've seen it. I normally walk around here every morning and I couldn't believe it when I saw the caravan park underwater.
The SES distributing sandbags to affected businesses as water lapped at shop fronts, but for many it was too late.
It's about $150,000 worth of damage, probably, roughly. Not to mention, you know, white goods, bedding, pretty much everything's gone.
The Bentley family were able to save a beloved member after he became stranded in a backyard.
He's a bit cold and he's not particularly happy, but he'll be warm soon.
Police controlling traffic flow through the township, with bridge access restricted to 4-wheel drives for much of the morning. Locals say they haven't seen water levels this high since the 1996 floods, which resulted in a $10 million damage bill.
We'll have to wait and see over the next few hours, when this starts to go down a little bit, how much damage is actually done.
Police and SES personnel have been door knocking in the area since midday yesterday, working through the night, warning residents to protect their properties and their lives.
Well, Huon Valley is very good and very proactive with its flooding. It happens down here quite often, generally not to this height, and so most people know what to do.
A major flood warning remains for the Huon River. Katelyn, Southern Cross News.